You're falling towards Saturn, not landing. Falling, because there's nothing to land on. The winds hit first, over 1,800 kilometers per hour, faster than any storm on Earth has ever recorded. Fast enough to tear a modern aircraft apart in seconds. Then the pressure builds and builds until the gas around you stops behaving like gas at all. There is no surface, no bottom, just an endless, crushing descent into a planet that was never built to be survived. This is Saturn, and it might be the most dangerous place in the entire solar system. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun, a gas giant made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium. It's the second largest planet in the solar system, over 9 times wider than Earth and more than 95 times its mass. And despite its size, it's so light for its volume that Saturn is the only planet in the solar system less dense than water. If you could find an ocean big enough, Saturn would float. But don't let that fool you. Light doesn't mean gentle. Saturn takes almost 30 Earth years to complete a single orbit around the Sun. But its day is short, somewhere around 10.5 hours, though scientists still debate the exact number because the planet has no solid surface to track its rotation against. That fast spin flattens the planet slightly at the poles and throws its atmosphere into permanent, violent motion. Saturn's atmosphere moves faster than almost anything else we've measured in the solar system. Near its equator, jet streams reach speeds of roughly 1,800 kilometers per hour, over 4 times the speed of the strongest hurricane ever recorded on Earth. There's no mountain range to slow it down, no ocean to absorb the energy, just thousands of kilometers of open atmosphere, accelerating without resistance. And it never stops. These winds have been blowing, uninterrupted, for as long as we've been watching. Decades, according to data from Voyager, Hubble and the Cassini. At Saturn's North Pole sits something that shouldn't exist. A storm shaped like a perfect 6-sided hexagon. It was first spotted by the Voyager spacecraft in the early 1980s. Decades later, Cassini confirmed it was still there. A jet stream locked into a geometric pattern, wide enough to fit several Earths inside it. Each side of the hexagon stretches roughly 13,800 kilometers. The whole structure rotates with the planet, almost perfectly stable for as long as we've had eyes on it. Scientists still don't fully agree on why it forms this shape. Some models suggest it comes from the interaction of jet streams at different latitudes. What they do agree on is its scale. A storm system larger than our entire planet, spinning at the pole of a world with no ground beneath it. Roughly once every Saturnian year, about every 20 to 30 Earth years, Saturn produces a storm so massive it wraps around the entire planet. These are called great white spots. The most recent, in 2010, grew large enough to encircle Saturn's full circumference, with a turbulent tail stretching for tens of thousands of kilometers. Cassini watched it rage for months before it finally dissipated. Nothing we've built could survive inside one, and on Saturn there's no bunker to hide in. There's no ground at all. Keep descending into Saturn and the atmosphere doesn't stop. It transforms. At the outer edge it's mostly hydrogen and helium gas, streaked with clouds of ammonia ice. Go deeper and rising pressure compresses that hydrogen into liquid. Go deeper still and the pressure becomes so extreme that hydrogen starts to behave like a metal, conducting electricity in a layer scientists call metallic hydrogen. Temperatures here are thought to reach thousands of degrees Celsius. This layer of metallic hydrogen, churning and conductive, is thought to be the source of Saturn's powerful magnetic field, one strong enough to trap charged particles and generate auroras far larger than Earth's. It's also a level of pressure and heat that no spacecraft and no human body could ever survive. There is no floor to hit, just deeper, hotter, higher pressure atmosphere, all the way down to a core scientists believe may be several times the mass of Earth. A dense mixture of rock, ice and metal, buried under thousands of kilometers of crushing gas. Saturn's rings look serene from a distance. Up close, they're anything but. They're made of billions of chunks of ice and rock, ranging from dust grains to pieces the size of a house, all orbiting at tremendous speed, constantly colliding. The main ring system spans roughly 280,000 kilometers across, yet in most places it's less than a kilometer thick. That means an enormous, fast-moving debris field, held together by little more than gravity and collisions, and they're not permanent. Data from NASA's Cassini mission showed ring material raining down into Saturn's atmosphere as charged ice particles, pulled in by gravity and the planet's magnetic field. At the current rate, scientists estimate the rings could vanish within 100 to 300 million years. We are watching one of the solar system's most iconic features slowly destroy itself. Saturn's moon Titan has a thick atmosphere and lakes on its surface. But those lakes are made of liquid methane and ethane at a surface temperature of about minus 179 degrees Celsius. Its atmosphere is denser than Earth's and thick enough that a human standing on its surface would need protection from both the extreme cold and the toxic oxygen-free air. Enceladus, a small icy moon, shoots geysers of water vapor and ice hundreds of kilometers into space from an ocean hidden beneath its frozen shell. Some of that spray falls back to the surface as snow, and some of it feeds one of Saturn's outer rings. It's a fascinating discovery, and one of the best candidates in the solar system for finding alien life. But it's also proof that even Saturn's moons are shaped by forces most human technology can't withstand. There is no gentle corner of this system. Saturn is often remembered for its beauty, that iconic ring system, photographed and admired for centuries. But beneath the beauty is a world built entirely from extremes. Winds that would shred steel, a storm bigger than Earth that never stops spinning, pressure that turns gas into metal, and rings that are even now slowly falling apart. Saturn isn't just distant, it's hostile in ways few other places in our solar system can match. Thank you for watching this video, and for more like this, subscribe to Industrial Origin.